I step inside the house alone, into the dark unknown. My flashlight flickers on the walls, a chill cuts to the bone. I sweep the halls to find a room where spirits like to hide. The EMF begins to beat, my fear I push aside. I've got the spirit box to speak, and freezing temps are clear. The waiting for the final clue is filling me with fear. I wander down the corridor, away from all the gloom, and find a deck of tarot cards outside the haunted room. The more I feed upon my dread, the darkness is its home. It whispers curses in my head wherever I may roam. But I must find the missing piece before I turn to flee. This solo hunt is dangerous, it's only it and me. I draw the moon and suddenly my sanity is gone. My vision blurs, the shadows glow, I'm barely holding on. I pull the tower next in line, a picture falls away. The ghost is angry, throwing things it wants to come and play. The hermit is the third I see, the spirit is confined. It teleports right to its room, a little peace of mind. The high priestess is pulled at last, an angel in the night. I stop my hand and press no more, I shouldn't test my mind. The more I feed upon my dread, the darkness is its home. It whispers curses in my head wherever I may roam. But I must find the missing piece before I turn to free. This solo hunt is dangerous, it's only it and me. Ghostwriting fills the final book, the evidence is 3. But now the front door slams shut tight, it's coming after me. The more responses too fast, I cannot break away. Hands reach out and strike me down, my green turns cold and gray. But death is not the end for me, the priestess pulls me back. I breathe again, a second chance, escaping the attack. I sprint outside to reach the truck, my body's safely free. I marked a Moy on the pad, a lucky running team. The Polaroid feeds upon my dread, the darkness is its home. It whispers curses in my head wherever I may roam. But I must find the missing piece before I turn to flee. This solo hunt is dangerous, it's only it and me. The engine starts, I drive away, escaping from the night. That tail deck is why I live, to see the morning light. The more I curse my sanity, but I survive the game. I'm leaving with my life intact, and glory to my name.
What's up? What's up, my friend? Oh, it's gonna suck having to go back to work tomorrow. Haven't worked all week. My father-in-law passed away on Sunday, the 7th. He turned 92 and then passed away. We just had his funeral yesterday. So I haven't been able to really do too much lately. for that, and then also even helping out here and there with my granddaughter. So, how things going with you, buddy? Whoa. I'm hoping it's not too much. I might have to change my sensitivity on this. I figured out how to change the sensitivity on my with my mouse. There's a little button that allows me to either have real fine sensitivity, like barely moving, but I have to pick my mouse up every time to get it to go. Oh, really? For what? The 4th of July? No, I'm kidding. So you guys are going to go live for that, huh? Let's see if I can lower that down. Whoops. Let's see what happens. There we go. I want my trophies, man. I don't know if I want to do the challenge, man. What's the challenge? 4th or the 6th? Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, they do fireworks up here. I think it's the 24th. Ooh, go speed 75. That could be a little different. Ooh, long hunt duration. I didn't look to see. Did it say 3 evidence? The evidence ain't too bad. I could probably do that. I got 0 setup time. Yeah, that's one of the things I miss about being in the States is the 4th of July. But that was one of the things I did like when I was still in the military. I would leave here and go to Great Falls, and I'd see that big, beautiful American flag. And then I'd come home, and then back here to Canada, where I've lived since 2011, and see that big, beautiful Canadian flag. Too bad we weren't just one big country, but which side would you end up, wanting to mimic wise? It would be interesting, but it's not much different up here. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the cold either. I can handle the cold better. When I was in Iraq, I didn't pray that I'd come home. I didn't pray, not that I wanted to die. Don't get me wrong, but that's not what I was worried about. My worry was being hot, because there is like here they deal with Celsius, and 30 degrees Celsius is friggin' hot for me. And in Iraq, it gets to be 50 to 60. So that's like really hot. It's not fun at all. But I made it through. In all different ways. All right. Tanglewood. I just want the money. Do I have like 70? I don't know because I haven't dealt with Fahrenheit for so long that for me, when it's at like 5 to 15, I'm happy. I can walk around with a t-shirt and shorts. or at least a t-shirt for sure. My wife's got a coat and bundled all up and everything. So, but I don't like the cold because I don't like driving in the snow. But I can handle the snow so much better. Been adding a room. Oh wow. Yeah. My wife loves the heat. Me, I'm okay without it. I don't need it. But she definitely loves it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like it being warmish. But I just don't. My body shuts down. I remember going to basic training and you'd fall asleep in the class and then they would make you do push-ups and sit-ups. Mostly front-leaning rest position just because they try to break you down. No, I want the camera. I want to find that bone. EMF, crucifix, and cleanse. I don't care. I gotta go, dang, I can't even see the camera. I don't like this little camera. I should have looked downstairs. Oh, I think I know where it's at. Well, let's see if we got the bone. Nice. We've had my wife's granddaughter and daughter here while her daughter's husband has been going to school to learn how to operate a crane so he can work in the fields where they put the windmills and all that. So I think he's in here, but we're gonna take this. Okay. Got ghost orbs, I think. Oh, really? Holy crap, dude. Stop. Shellac or something. Like, open up everything here. So 5.2. And I myself probably wouldn't do too bad with that stuff, but everyone in my family thought that the one job I should not do is drive a semi, because I tend to push myself and then I end up rolling the car. Just recently? You saying you just got a raise recently in that? Oh, I didn't want that. See if I can find the bone. I'm happy for you, man. I was making when I joined the military, I was making $700 every 2 weeks. That was not really a lot of money. I'll leave that on. Well, congratulations. Yeah, my daughter's trying to find another job. Butthead. Luckily, I have an idea of roughly where I'm going. It is so dark. I would not do this for a living. Nope. I'd die. I'd die. Well, I can always look for the... I'm not sure where the Ouija board is. In real life, I would not play with that puppy. I've heard stories of people that have. Well, it's... goodbye. It's not a they. Okay, I am not finding the bone. It's got to be in the bathroom. Oh, right there. So now you were talking about adding another bedroom. Is that her house? Are you talking the house you're living in, or you're doing it in her home? Oh, okay. So what you're saying is, don't think that you just left me high and dry talking to myself. So don't cry is what you're saying. Don't cry. Don't cry. I'll hold it together. I'll get it. You guys having a storm out there or what? This is True Engineer is where I made the money. Nice. Can't believe that I've almost, it's not a noni, almost completed 12 years in my job, man. And the thing that's cool is I'm the computer technician, so I'm the only one that does my job where I work. Come on, speak to me. So you may have answered it, but all I see is yeah or yes. So is it her house and you're living in it, or it's her house and you're taking care of, helping her expand her house, or your wife's house and they really into? Okay, okay. So far, nothing there. Can't run. It's as fast as I go, Captain. Yeah, my wife went to go see I'm assuming her daughter will come back tonight, so she may have went over there to go get things for her, help her get ready. So yeah, it was, we went and saw my father-in-law on Saturday last week, and his voice was like really like growly. I mean, he could have sang "What a Wonderful World" and almost sounded like that guy. And so we left and came, well, we were going to go to church, and then all of a sudden we got a phone call saying that he'd passed. So it'd be different. Not, I mean, I remember him being in the house, and he'd be playing the accordion, which is something I used to play when I was a child. EMF 2. EMF 5. I'm going to take that. I don't know. Oh, I got a camera. Alright. Let's see. I got one more burn. Okay, I thought I had one more burn. That was quick. I don't even have my thing started. That's what happens when you don't have a steady schedule that you can go by. So, let's go get some sanity pills. I don't know how. $60. But I'm assuming that that's still an EF5. So if that's the case, I don't have dots. I probably don't have ultraviolet. Don't have to worry about freezing. Don't have the ghost book. Yeah, chew my pills, man. Those are so good. 2 rooms in the front, 1 in the back. So, oh wow, from 2 bedrooms to 4. Nice. Well, you know, I got one, but you've seen me. I'm not a pretty sight, man. I will probably have to get one set up for that just because, but yeah, I don't have one set up yet, but I do have one. All right. Must have to, oh yeah, I got the, okay. Yeah, I mean, we've got the exterior portion of our house to do on some things. Luckily, we had a hailstorm, so we have a brand new roof, and it didn't cost us nothing. We also have I gotta move this thing. But we've got we got to redo some of like the installation, but we had like the garage doors replaced because of the storm, the roof replaced because of the storm. We had we're hoping that they're going to pay for the garage entry door. So we also had a big window replaced and a sliding glass door replaced. So it's an old house. Let's try it in here. Oh, speak to me. That's cool. And it'd be nice to actually get some electricity to the other bathroom, because we spent like $10,000 just for the bathroom downstairs. They had to break the cement. They had to move the drain. We had to put a toilet in, a shower, which we probably could have been big enough to get a tub, but we didn't think it would be. But it should have been big enough for it, but yeah. We got a lot of work to do. Don't have a lot of money. Where's my camera? Stupid camera. Ryan needs to know where that sucker is. What the heck is that? Still never found the... Where's my sanity? Oh, my sanity's good. Oh, I found the bone. So I'm good there. I'm gonna go out where it's safe. Putting the door. Are you doing, like, are you? Yeah, well, ours is not that old. Ours isn't 100, but I think this house was built in the 60s. Somewhere around there, late 50s. But the house that we're in is the house that my wife grew up in. So they had 5 kids and their mom and dad. I bet you, because there's no ultraviolet and no spirit box, I bet you it's a Raiju. I'm going to pick that just in case I die. But as I was going to ask, were you saying that you're doing some of the work in the house, or you guys are having the work done in the house? Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do. I have I don't know if you'd call it a table saw. You can actually turn it to like 40 degrees, 45 degrees, or straight, and it's just a circular saw. Maybe it's just called a circular saw. See if I get some videos. I wonder if I can hide in here. Nope. Can't hide there. Okay. So let's... I do not believe. I believe it's a Raiju. Yeah, I'm a computer geek. Alright, so let's cleanse this area. This house is clear. Let me get that done. So, let's go grab a smudge. We're gonna go hide. Yeah, most of, like when I went in the military, most of my skill points were actually in mechanics and operating different things, except against semis, because I tend to push myself and then I fall asleep at the wheel. So that's not a good thing to do. I've rolled 3 vehicles. I've been lucky. All right. If I sit in the dark long enough. I mean, I don't lose nothing on this match here. Nice. I've built one. I just, it's like, you know what? It's not that much of a pain or deal to have. I had Memory Express build my last one that I had, and it was only $100 for them to build it. I was okay with it. I didn't care. I just wanted it done, and that's why mine's more impatience. Now, when it comes to work, there's stuff I do, but I don't go into depth at a lot of that stuff either, because like the MacBooks, well, in the Chromebooks I do, iPads I don't. I'll wipe them and, you know, make them go back to default. I'll do that with the MacBook Airs for the teachers and just what few student ones we have. We used to have quite a few, almost 1,000 I think. But now we mostly have Chromebooks, and those, as long as I have the like spare parts that were broken, I'll tear a Chromebook apart. I'll pull the motherboard out. Some of them are better than others because to get to the motherboard, you take the keyboard off, where others you take the bottom off, and then you got to remove the motherboard. You got to remove the battery. You got to remove, you know, everything so you can actually, and then there's the keyboard. But the kids are so rough with them, they'll break the USB port. So then I have to, actually what I'm wanting my boss to do, and I think he'll do it, we just got to, you know, make sure that the school division's going to be cool with it, is to purchase some USB ports and give me a soldering gun. And then I haven't done a lot of it, but they're already broken. So if I can get a few and then start messing with it and working with it more, then I can probably even save more money, because the motherboards, which is sad, the motherboard costs more than or almost as much as it does for the Chromebook itself. So, which is crazy. But some of the teachers won't be happy if they end up having a Chromebook because they like their MacBook Airs. Gotta say, I like my MacBook Air too. But you can almost do anything with the browser now. I mean, you can edit photos, you can edit videos. I mean, the internet itself has changed so much that you almost don't need to buy the software. You just buy access to the software because it's all web-based now. Wow. Yeah, my whole thing was probably about 3,500 total, but that's Canadian. So, and I paid it with my American money from my retirement, so that was even cost me less because of the dollar. How long do you think it'll take you to get those put together? I mean, I'm really good at destroying things. If I was closer, I could help you destroy the walls. You know, the sheetrock portion, not everything, because I've done that before. Nice. I've got DDR5, I think, but I only have about 36 gigs. My wife's basically has pretty much the same thing. I got her a new one too, because her machine was Windows 10, and the only way you can get hers all bumped up is you'd have to get the new motherboard. So when you get the new motherboard, a lot of times you got to get, you know, new hardware. But luckily everything's been SATA for a while. So, oh hey, let me turn off this light. Maybe it might hunt faster. If it comes over here, I'm gonna be so mad. But yeah, I've they were I paid for the warranty too, so that way if things don't go well, then I can they'll replace it. So I don't have to worry about that. I used to get my stuff from Best Buy, and some of the people know quite a bit, but that's only based on research that they've done and learning about their job. I didn't go that high on that one. I actually went with a 5, Ryzen 5. I wasn't really thinking. I probably could have went a little higher, but my wife really didn't want me to spend too much on the computers. But I wanted to get something nice. The other one lasted me 7 years, and I think actually I'm gonna still use that. She just doesn't know it yet. So I gotta put my 1 terabyte M.2 back into it, and then just hook it up to my monitor. Yeah, but she loves you still because she's still there, and it's just money, right? And she'll forget about it. Well, okay, she just won't think about. Well, yeah, she'll just be nice after a while. They do keep us in check, though, don't they? See, he's even thinking it's funny. All right, forget it. I'm gonna stay here because I just heard it burn a crucifix, but it won't take long to burn it again. But our wives do seem to keep us in check. Looks like my wife's starting to head home, so she's probably bringing her daughter, but her daughter's probably driving. But okay, now we're gonna be able to tell what it is. Oh wow. Yeah, that's quite a bit of change there. My wrist is getting sore, man. You see how my wrist is bent? I hope they fix that. Just make it so it goes straight down. It doesn't. I don't have to see my arm. Okay, it's getting ready to hunt. It's very close. Very close. I remember building a computer on the Alienware website, and it was about 10 grand. There's no way I would have spent that much money on a computer that's going to die and be useless after a while. I did not hear it go fast. I did not hear a speed change at all. I mean, I can always stay in there and do it again. I don't like that. I mean, it'd be easier to tell. I didn't move. Well, no, I did. I'm almost thinking it's an obake, but I did not see in the whatchamadigger ultraviolet. I'm assuming it would be an EMF 5 just because it did it when it burned the crucifix. So for what I thought it was, and I probably can't hide here either. So, that's crazy. I don't have dots, so I can't test for a Raiju, but I don't believe it is a Raiju. I did not have Spirit Box. Let's circle that for the heck of it. Oops, sorry. I still don't really like the automation on some of these. It can't be a day-in, because the day-in is actually really slow or fast when it's further away from you. When it's closer, then it goes a little slower. But the speed didn't change at all. I'm just going to go with an obake. I mean, yeah, an obake. There was no speed change in any way.
Welcome back.
That was weird though. I did not hear any speed change though. In any way, shape, or form. I didn't get a spirit box. Isn't that what they get? Let's see. Yeah, dots. And I couldn't check for dots. Gosh darn it. Well, at least I didn't lose nothing. Hey, hold up for a second. I gotta check to see if they're needing help with the grandbaby. 1 second. I'm back. Alright. Well, at least it's not as scary as I thought it would be. They're out on my wife and little thing? Yeah. My wife and her daughter and the grandbaby are on the hammock outside. It's beautiful outside, actually. We were so worried for the funeral that it was because it was supposed to like have some rain. And luckily it did not. It was a beautiful day for the funeral, so that was nice to see. I can see the camera better here. Photo of the ghost, video of the ghost, motion sensor. And I don't know if that's... No, it's not on there. Got a better view this way than having it on this stupid stick. No ghost orbs. You can look through the room, through some of the walls sometimes, but I try not to even do that anymore. We used to look in the garage door to see if we can find anything. When it was my brother and nephew and I. There it is. So yeah, school's almost out, and that's when my stress level starts happening a little bit more. Okay, it's not a thing. It's not a child. Yeah. Well, ours hasn't yet, but once it does, I've got a couple thousand devices I need to clean from all the hacking on the computers and all that stuff. And then repair what's broken, and then we wipe them so that they're like brand new. All the kids' accounts are tore or wiped off of them, but we update them to the, actually not to the highest, because the website that they use to do their exams, they don't keep up with it, and it's a government type deal, so that sort of makes it understandable. So we can't keep it all the way updated, so we have to make sure that it'll be acceptable for the program that they want everybody to take their exams with. So that sucks. Let me turn those lights off. I don't want it to... Well, I got a video. Sounds like the grandbaby didn't want to. So she'll probably be with us this week, and then her hubby will be, he's got, this is his last week of schooling. Oh, that's weird. his last week of schooling, and he'll be able to use the crane to start putting windmills up. He's a pretty smart kid. But I'm hoping to get a retirement going through here, which I should be able to, but hopefully it'll be decent, so that way when we got orbs, so when we're old, oh my Lanta, that we can go see my kids and all that other fun stuff. I'll grab some more stuff before I go in. So how's your wife been doing? That's good. You'll have to tell her I said hello. Can't run. There was a part of me saying I should have stuck with the Raiju, but it probably was just far enough away because that's a tier 1 that you just couldn't hear where it was speeding up. Alright, where can I put that puppy?
An attack.
An attack. Okay. That's all you had to say. So we got spirit box, an orb. Let's get that over there. Still don't know where the phone is yet. So have you it's just stressful with 2 autistic kids? Yeah, I feel you. We got one. Overall he's good, but then he, you know, when they have their moments, that's when it's hard. Luckily, I mean, my wife has freaking patience. Not just for him, but for me. But she's been dealing with it his whole life, where for me it's been 7. He's 32 now. It's been a while. It's been a while. Let's see. What else can we get here? Oh, better mark this stuff. Oh, dang. Yeah, we have some kids that have different disabilities, and they'll end up throwing like iPads and breaking them. Those can be expensive. We even try to put certain cases on them to try to help protect them a little bit better, but depends on where those suckers land. Oh, look at that. Look at, oh, see? They still have, oh, there we go, freezing temperatures. Take a picture. Take a picture. Take a picture. So freezing temperatures. So I need to look, see if there's anything else, because that. It could be a mimic. Okay, that was freaky. You hear that? Don't forget to duck. I wonder if it was this little guy. I've had him talk through that. Okay. Yeah, I might have to make some trips to some of the schools. The furthest school that I have to drive to is an hour, so out of my 7.5 hour day, that leaves me with 5.5 hours to work. So it's like nice. Okay, we need to find out if we have ultraviolet. I'm just gonna pick that just in case. Oh, what's my sanity? Okay. It's nice having that watch, because then you can see. To me, the easiest way to do that is just look at your book and find out what you've got. Oh, what did I tell you? The mimic. Sweet, one down. 2 to go. What time do you know when to go to bed? Because it's almost 10:30 there, isn't it? Oh, there's my little...
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, baby. One down. Oh, okay.
Right. Check the equipment.
So you got a little bit of time.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
Okay.
Investigate
Let's
it.
just
Be
actually
careful.
keep that off.
You don't know what it's
Keep
capable
that and that. Repel. EMF reader. Parabolic. Let's see, what was the first ghost? That sucker was really active, opening all the doors, and should have looked at it. The reason why I'm looking now is I want to know if it actually shows through, or if they actually hide it. Oh, it's down there again. I guess I could have turned it on. My mind was thinking for the orbs, but it didn't turn on until I turned it on. Just want to know. 60. Okay, so again, it's not a they. And obviously I know where the room is. No place to hide. No place to run to. Come on. Let me put you somewhere. Wow. Give me my book. Give me my book. The demon. It's gotta be.
Welcome back.
I did not.
I have some jobs for you.
I got two. Only more to go. I was not expecting it. I didn't think it was hunting. I thought it was just a ghost event. I'm just glad I got it picked.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
I'll probably try to get one more, and then if you're still here, I'll try to raid someone for the fun of it. But I get to help out by holding. I'm not really good. I mean, I'm better than what I was years ago. But I just don't have it mastered. My wife is like the baby whisperer. She'll start screaming, and she just takes her and slowly gets her pretty calmed down pretty quick. So it's like she's done it before. It's crazy. Okay, let's just so I can set it up. Cleanse, escape. So I can do those at the same time. And photo the ghost. I was not expecting it to attack me already that quick. Oh. I know where it's at. I can't see it though. But the camera's telling me that it's there. So before I forget, let's do a ghost orb. Let's get the light on. Yeah, I'm so close to an affiliate, but just not quite yet. And that's okay. At some point, I may get there. How old are you? 64. It is not a thing. Or it can't be a thing because it's too old. Right. If everything goes well, it should be. Oh, that's just a little freaky, man. Don't know where the bone is yet. Try to get this last one. Wow. Really? I don't think I've ever seen the bone right there before. No, I get to help with her feeding and burping and all that other good wholesome stuff. Usually it helps the girls so they can get ready and do things they need to or try to get done. So I'm glad I get to help you in there. Spirit box. Come on. Come on, talk to me. I'm in the dark, man. Come on. So at least, I mean, I could not see the ghost orb, but I could see it. So that's, I don't need to worry about checking it no more. So that'll save me from wanting to attempt it. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's get that. Let's get that. Just get some crap in there. Because again, all I need is the ghost. 5,000 XP at whatever level I'm at. It's a good thing. But one thing I found though is if you're getting a, actually I didn't think about it till now, that if you get an EMF 2, pick that sucker up and walk around, because if there's, it could be stronger and you'll get, can have an EFF 5 there but an EMF 2 here. Alright, and we'll get this puppy. Cover as much as we can. Alright. Need that, that, and that. Sanity still good. Good, good. F5. Could be one of the same ones again. So, what can I get? Dots, ultraviolet, freezing temperature, and ghost writings out. And I don't think I did not get Spirit Box last time. I'm serious, man. I get more nervous about playing this game like this than I do playing with the 12.97. Ultraviolet. Oops. Crap. Oh, no. Actually, check out the MF5. It's an obake. Where's my sanity? Let's see if we can find some bone. Well, actually, let's take that in case something shows up, tries to jump out in front of me. Okay. I couldn't believe I actually found the original CD when I, oh yeah, I got the bone. When I requested it, when it was first coming out, you had to go through basic training and all that. I mean, you still did, but I had to wait for that puppy to come in. That was so cool. Alright, make sure I got an obake. EMF5 cannot be a mimic. Sweet home Alabama.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Sweet. Look at that. 37. So, I'll change that back for later. Let's make sure I got this updated so I don't forget. So I want that. that. I do not like that when I'm doing this, because then they stop in their tracks and then they kill you. It's not good. I couldn't figure out why it was a poltergeist, and it did 2 explosions, 3 total, when I was waiting. And for some reason it knew I was in the closet and it came for me, but I smudged it and I was waiting for it to leave, and I'm like, oh crap, it's stuck in the door, stuck in the wall, because I've heard people saying that there's issues with that. And then broke my neck right there. It didn't care. Didn't care that I was not ready. It just took me out, man. So, alright, man. For the fun of it, I'm going to go ahead and raid someone. And appreciate you stopping by.
Jobs ready for you.
And then I will try to be on another time. Now I have an idea what I'm doing, but now I just got to... Because I don't think you can do it anything other than from Twitch. I could be wrong. Oh, I don't want YouTube. But unfortunately, I gotta remember where that's at, because this is like the second time. Okay, I can do it here. There we go. Alright, let me see if I can... what I can find... Trying to find someone that's got at least a high number, so hopefully they'll be nice enough to follow me back later. I follow Twig. Alright, so I'm going to try to do this. So I'll be going to Twigbot, and she's pretty good. So here we go.
Sky is bruised. Laughter turn to echoes that the hollow winds have used. Iron chains are singing on the swings that made of bone. In the kingdom of the silent, where the shadows stand alone. The carousel is frozen in its final rotation. A ghost of generations lost to time's damnation. The seesaw teeters on a line so sharp and thin. flying tattered, shredded waste. The sun is cold, with rust as it leads into dark. Beneath the burning gaze of the mountain.